Welcome to Nagesh Karasgi or Kids School channel. Myself Priscilla Asade. Today I am going to teach you English literature of grade 4. So what we have done in the last session of English literature? Yes, we have finished with lesson number 3, that was Dream Palace. Today we are going to start with a new lesson, that is lesson number 4. So we'll see what is there in this lesson. I hope you are very excited to learn what is there in this lesson. So I'll just introduce what is there in this lesson. Okay student, so first I just want to ask you, do you like adventures? Yes, we'll see what is adventures in this lesson. Now here there is one girl, her name is Dorothy, and she loves adventures. What is adventures? Do you know students? Adventure is nothing but a daring experience which some person likes to have it. For example, if you have you visited to any adventure park, if you see there are different types of games which we feel very scared to sit on that, but there are some people or there are some children, they enjoy that adventure. So Dorothy is that type of girl. She loves adventures, and in this lesson we'll see that she is going to visit to one magical land of Oz. So on her way, what now where she is going? She is going to one land, that is magical land. That land is a magic. Okay, and on her way to that land, she has not reached there, she is on her way to reach that land. So on her way she is making new friends. Okay, so how many friends she is making? Shaggy Man, Button Bright, Rainbow's Daughter, and Mr. TikTok. There she has made how many friends on her way to the magical land of Oz? Yes, she has made 4 friends. Again I'll repeat: Shaggy Man, Button Bright, Rainbow's Daughter, and Mr. TikTok. Now, along with these 4 friends, Dorothy is on her way to that land. So on her way, till they have not reached to their destination. So on their way, one country, they pass through one country, that is a Winky country. There is some speciality about this country. Do you know what is that? This Winky country has some people who were metal smiths in olden days. So this country, the emperor of this country was who? The emperor of Winkies was a tin wood man. And if you see, in this country all the things were made of one of the metal, that is tin. For example, if you see the emperor's house or the emperor's palace or whatever is there, wherever he lives, it was made of the large tin castle. So our lesson name is the Emperor's Tin Castle. Now you may think, what is there in this? Why his palace or why his castle is made of tin? And when all these 5 people reach this country, how the emperor has taken care of these people and what he has done and what speciality was there in that country. These people, all they have enjoyed in this country. We'll see in this lesson that whether these people stopped over in this country or whether they have moved forward to their destination, that is magical land of Oz. And we can also see in this lesson whether only these 5 of them reached to that land or whether anyone has accompanied them to reach that country. So I hope students you have opened your Canopy book lesson number 4, the Emperor's Tin Castle. This was only just an introduction what is there in this lesson. So you have to open your book, page number 33, lesson number 4, that is Emperor's Tin Castle. I'll read each line and then explain you. So what is our lesson name, students? Yes, the Emperor's Tin Castle. Now which emperor it is talking? Tin Wood Man. Now here what they have asked, imagine that you see a magical door one day and it is slightly open. Then tell your partner whether you would open the door and go in. See what they have asked, that in some time or sometime you have seen a magical door, okay, and it is slightly open. So what you are going to do? Are you going to open that door or not? Means what is there inside that we are excited to see, and what is adventure? Can you see this? Yes, we can see. What is adventure? They have given over here. For example, to visit a magical land. Magical land is something different, and with strange animals, people, or adventure can also be a going on a journey to find hidden treasure. These all are a dangerous thing or dangerous part to do, or finding yourself standing in front of a dragon. Just imagine that you are in front of a dragon, then what will be your situation? So these are all the adventure which we experience. So Dorothy was that type of a girl. She used to love adventure. Means this shows that Dorothy was very bold girl. Now we will see what is introduction part. Already have told you a little introduction of the lesson. What is that? That Dorothy loves adventure and she travels from where? Butterfield to the magical land of Oz. Now where she is going? Yes, she is going to the magical land of Oz. Now on the way to this land, she makes how many friends? I told you, students. Yes, she made 4 friends. She makes new friends. Who are they? The shaggy man. What do you mean by shaggy? Untidy, not neat. Means not in a neat way. Uncleaned. Button bright. Who is this button bright? He is a little boy who looks bright like a button. Also the rainbow's daughter and Mr. Tick-Tock, who has to be wound up like a clock to be able to talk and think. Means like a clock, he used to talk and think. And Dorothy, what she is telling? She is asking them all to go with her, and together they make their way towards the Emerald City. Emerald City means a green precious stones, a shiny city. There may be something in that land where she is liking to go to that city, and on her way she made 4 friends. Now they have started with their journey. Now on their journey till they reach this land, what happened? They passed through one country, that is a Winky country. Now what is special about this Winky country? Who was the emperor of that country? I told you, students. Yes, the Tin Woodman is the emperor of the Winkies. He lives in a large tin castle. Where the Tin Woodman was living? Yes, in a large tin castle. Now we are going to read out to find out what happens when Dorothy and her friends reach the Emperor's Tin Castle. Why they have stopped to this country? What happened over there? What they have experienced? Whether they moved from that place or not to reach to the magical land of Oz, we are going to see in our today's lesson. So this was just an introduction which I have given for this lesson. So shall I start, students? Okay, I hope that you have opened your book. If you want, you can look in your book, else you can look on the screen. I'll explain you each line. Now, the emperor of the Winkies was a wonderful person made of tin. See, any person is made of tin? No, but here we can see the emperor. Emperor means who? The king or the ruler of an empire of that Winkies. How he was? He was a wonderful person, and why he was wonderful we'll see in the next line. And what was special in him? He was made of tin. In the next page I'll show you how he is made of tin. Now everyone loved him. All the people in his country loved him, and not only that, he also loved everyone. He lived in a tin castle. Not only he was made of tin, he lived, his palace or his house was also made of tin castle. Castle means what, students? Yes, it is nothing but a palace or fortified city, we can say. Okay, and he lived in a tin castle on which had a pretty garden. Means surrounding what was there near that tin castle, there was a pretty beautiful garden with colorful flower beds, fountains and tin statues of his friends. Now here we can see fountain means what? Structures from which water is sent up into the air, and it is used to decorate parks and garden. If you will see in any of the parks, some of the parks, there are some fountain, means water is going up and again it is coming down, and it is used to decorate parks and gardens. And all, so what was there in his garden near the tin castle, students? Yes, there was a garden, a beautiful garden, and it was having colorful flower beds. Not only that, fountains was there, and what was there? There was a tin statue of whom? Of his friends. Now when Dorothy and her friends visited the tin castle, now they were on the way, and what they saw with their friends when they visited the tin castle, they reached to that place. Why they were astonished, you know? She was astonished. Astonished means very surprised to see, and delighted. Why? She find a tin statue of herself in the garden. She was, now just imagine that you went to a new place and there you find a photo or statue of yourself. You will be surprised or not, students? Yes, you will be surprised. So same way here, Dorothy also was very surprised because that was a totally new place for her. And what she saw there? Yes, she saw a statue of herself, and that statue was also made of tin. Now here we can see till here that all the things were made of tin. Now we will come to the next page, that is page number 34. Still we will see what happened. I'll just show you the image. Can you see here, students? Yes, you can see here the statue of Dorothy. Here is a emperor, tin old man. He is made up of tin. Can you see his palace, the fortified city? Yes, this is also made of tin. It is tin means one of the metal. Okay, and can you see what is there near the tin castle? A beautiful garden is there with the colorful beds, flowers is there, and you can see the statues also were made of tin. And what she saw? She saw her statue. And in this picture, can you make out who is a shaggy man, who is his friends, her friends? Yes, shaggy man is this person. Yes or no? And then who is there? Button Bright is there, a little boy. Again you can see Rainbow's daughter is there, and Mr. TikTok is also there. Now we will see what happened over there. Now they have reached to that place, and we can see Emperor Tin Woodman has visited them, has welcomed them. How he has welcomed, we will see. Now this Tin Woodman, the Tin Woodman was proud of his tin castle and showed his visitors through all the rooms. So whenever any visitor comes to his place, what he used to do? He used to show all the visitor his tin castles and all the rooms which it was having. So every bit of the furniture was made of brightly polished tin. For example, tables, chairs, beds, even the floors and the walls were made of tin. See, in our home, which type of tables, chairs are there? It is made of furnitures, yes or no? But here what was special? In his house, in his castle, everything was made of brightly polished tin. Tables. Is table made of tin? No, but here we can see his castle was having a tin table, tin chair. Bed also was made of tin only. And not only that, even the floors and the walls were made of tin. And so it was named as an Emperor's Tin Castle. Because in olden days these people were very rich in making the metal smith, that is a tin. I suppose, said he, that the Winkies are the cleverest tinsmiths in the world. And then here they are telling that these Winkies, these people, the people those who are living over there, they are the very cleverest tinsmiths. Tinsmiths means what? People who make or repair things made of tin. It would be hard to match this castle, wouldn't it, little Dorothy? Means they are among themselves, they are talking. Very hard, she replied. And then she is telling that we can't compare any of the tinsmiths with this country. They are so, what do you say, they are so hard. They are very, they have made each and everything made of tin. It must have cost a lot of money, remarked Dorothy's friend. Who? The Shaggy Man. Then the Shaggy Man is telling that whatever you have made in your tin castle, each thing of tin, maybe you have cost a lot of money. Then see what the Tin Woodman is replying. We would be no better than the rest of the world if we used money to buy things with. He is telling that we will be no better than the rest of the world. We will not be like the rest of the world. For each thing we are using money. Who declared? Yes, the Tin Woodman. We are something different. Why? Fortunately, money is not known in the land of most. Fortunately means luckily he is telling that we don't know about money. Means for them money is of no importance. Why? We can see. We have no rich, no poor. If someone wishes for something and others try to give it to him to make him happy. No one in us wants more. There is love and kindness. We want to please one another. So nice of these people. We can see na student, can we find such type of people in today's generation? See these people how they are and how nicely he is explaining. Who? Tin Woodman. What he is telling that we don't know about money, but in today's generation we can see all people are behind money, but here we can see the people are happy, they are only interested in making each other happy. He is telling that we don't have any rich people or any poor people. If for example if someone wishes that they want something, so the other people they try to give them only to make them happy. Means they are thinking for other people's happiness. And again he is adding that no one in this place they wants more. There is love and kindness and we want to please one another. And then he is telling that we want to please one another. Means they give more importance to what? Love and kindness. So from this paragraph what we have learned, students? So we have to be also like Winkies. Yes or no? We should also not be behind money. Whenever our friends ask us something, we should give them. We should always think of other people's happy. We should show love and kindness to each other. We will see what happened next. And when they heard this, they were very happy. Good, cried the Shaggy Man happily. And when they heard all this, so the Shaggy Man was very happy. The land of Oz is surely the best land in all the world, and its people are the happiest people. I would always like to live here. And then he is exclaiming, or he is telling one statement that maybe in full world the land of Oz, which magical land, why it is called as magical land? Because all things are made of tin. And so he is telling maybe this land of Oz is surely the best land in all the world, and its people, all the people are the happiest people. Why they are called as happiest people? Yes, because if someone wishes to have something, the other people or the other person give it very easily. And he is telling that he always wants to live here in such a place. And now, said the emperor, you must all go to your rooms and dress up for dinner in the grand tin dining hall. Now here we can see, now all this discussion was among them, and then emperor is telling to them that now we had a lot of discussion. Now whenever any guest comes to our house, what we do? Yes, we tell them to go to their room, dress up, or just make themselves clean and then come to have a dinner or have something. Yes or no? So here also we can see the emperor is telling that all you go to your rooms, dress up, means nicely you just clean yourself, fresh up yourself, and then come for the dinner. And where? That also in the grand tin dining hall. We just see now about what is there in the dining hall. Okay, you can see from the image also everything is made of tin. We'll see in the next paragraph what was there in the dining hall. Now all where have they have come? Yes, they have come to the dining room. So here at dinner, Dorothy sat at the dinner table. Can you see Dorothy sitting and ate her food from a tin plate? Can you see here everything is made of tin? And one more thing you can find here in the dining room. What is their dining table? They all ate from tin dishes, and that's shown just like a silver. See, we also eat our food in steel plate or fiber plate, whatever plates we are having, we eat in that. But here if you see in this country, these people eat in the tin dishes, and that was shining just like a silver. And what pleased them most, what they liked the most in this, that was a tin orchestra. Can you see here some people? Yes, they are something they are doing. What is orchestra, students? It's a group of musicians, they are playing together. Means there is no silence over there. There are the group of musicians and they are playing together, and that everything, all the instruments are also made of tin. And this tin orchestra, they play sweet music while they were eating. The players were not tin, means the person or the player, those who were playing this instruments, they were not made of tin, just ordinary vehicles, but the instrument they played upon were all tin. For example, tin trumpets, tin fiddles, tin drums, tin flutes, tin horns, and all. Now what is trumpets? Musical instruments that are played by blowing air into them. Okay. Now then we can see fiddles is there, means violin type musical instruments with stringy. Can you see here? Yes, this is a trumpet, this is a fiddles, so this is drums, flutes, yes or no, horn. Can you see? So all the instruments which they are using, this player, they are all made of tin. And when they saw all this, Dorothy and her friends, they were very pleased that when they were having the dinner, they were playing a sweet music for them. Now they spent the evening telling stories, and the Tin Woodman offered to go to the Emerald City. Now they forgot that they have to, where they wanted to go, to the Emerald City. Yes or no? Emerald City, before only I have told you, a green precious stone city. That may be also a very wonderful city. But here only they stopped for a while and they were very happy to be here in this magical land of Oz. Now here we can see that in the evening they were telling each other a story, different type of story, and the Tin Woodman, what he did, he offered to go, means he also wanted to join them, and then he is asking, may I come with you, can I be of help, he asked. Then what he is telling, that I also want to join with you so that I can help you on your way to that city. Now we'll see in the next page whether he joined or not, whether these people accepted him or not to go along with him. So from the last paragraph we will come to know what happened next. Now yes, that would be very good. So when they heard this, the Tin Woodman is supposed to come with them. So Dorothy was very happy, and then she said, yes, that would be very good. Who told? Dorothy. And she was happy to have another friend join with them. So before, how many friends were there with her students? Yes, 4 friends were there, and now one more has joined, that is Tin Woodman. So total how many are there on the journey? Now 6, including Dorothy. So now they slept, and next morning, the Tin Woodman, the emperor of the Winkies, he went with them. And how he got up ready? Whenever we want to go to anywhere, if we want to go to any new place, or we want to go to visit to any of the place, to anyone's house, what we do? We dress up very nicely. Yes, we wear new clothes, new shoes and everything. So here we can see how the Tin Woodman has dressed himself. Yes, he has dressed himself with a brightly polished and sparkling in the sunlight. And his axe had a tin blade. Blade means the sharp edge of a weapon used for cutting. And the handle was covered with carved tin sheets with the carved tin sheets set with diamonds. And whatever handle was there, that was with pattern made by cutting away material from tin also. Means that also was made of tin only. So everything they were having was made of tin. Then the Winkies, all the Winkies gathered near the castle gates to cheer their emperor. And now here we can see in that country the people, those who are living, they were called as Winkies. Yes or no? Metalsmith people. Okay, so they gathered. Where they gathered? Near the castle gate, near the fortified city gates. Why? That now their emperor is going, and so they wanted to just see off him, and they stood over there, and as the emperor, as he marched away, and it was easy to see that they all loved him dearly, and it was really happy for them also that emperor is coming along with them. Now the Tin Woodman, Dorothy and all her friends, where they went? Yes, they marched off along the yellow brick road toward which city? Emerald City, to meet Princess Ozoma. So this story has been adapted from the Road to Oz by L. Frank Baum. And in this way we have finished with our today's lesson, that is the Emperor's Tin Castle. So what you have learned from this lesson, students, or what was there in this lesson? Yes, we saw that here one girl was there. She was a Dorothy. She loved adventures, and she wanted to visit one city, that is Emerald City. And she reached over there. First she started with 4 friends, and then she reached with one more friend, that is the Emperor Tin Woodman. And we saw that till she reached there, she came to one of the country. Yes, that was a Winkies country. And what was speciality about that country, student? That each and everything was made of tin. So the lesson name is the Emperor's Tin Castle. So right from his castle till inside, whatever rooms were there, whatever was set on the dining table, and outside also if you see in the statues, everything was made of tin. And at last we'll see that as they moved to the Emerald City, who was along with them? Yes, the Emperor Tin Woodman was along with Dorothy and her friends, and they were on their way to meet Princess Ozoma. So what we have learned, students, from this lesson? Lesson number 4, that in this city we can see that when any of the visitors visit to their country, how nicely they are welcoming them. First of all, what they did? They offered them to go to the rooms, dress up, and then they told them to have for the dinner also. And what was important for them? Money was not important for them. So what they had in that country? Yes, love and kindness. They were not behind the money. So in our today's generation also, in today also, in our surrounding, we should create love, and we should be kind towards each and everyone. I hope that you have understood what was there in this lesson. Thank you. Have a good day.